Oh, would you look at that? Well, it seems today's daily reward gives us a common fruit. I'll take it. Let's see what we get here. And we got the thunder fruit. Bro, they said uncommon. Nah, bro, I literally, oh my God, I hate this game. So it's been a couple of days since we've last played this game, but there finally seems to be a little bit of an upward trend, and the player count is currently sitting at 168 players at about 8 o'clock in the morning. You guys know, if you've been keeping up with this game, has been averaging like about 40-50 players per day, and I think this game has the potential to average at least like 1,000 to 2,000 players. Like, I think it's a pretty decent One Piece game. So we're back at it today. We're gonna be trying to max out our first devil fruit, which is the shadow fruit. I mean, heck, we have a spare one anyways, and how do they only have 8,400 global shadow fruits in the game? Well, whatever, you know, this fruit is really good, and what made this fruit really good, in fact, I'll show you guys, is effectively my second ability, which is just a soul bind thing, and it's really, really good. I honestly thought this devil fruit was not that great, but once I got that second ability, guys, that thing, oh my gosh, it became so much better. So in order to help us out with our progress this video, we're gonna buy 2x mastery for 400 Robux, and we're also gonna take a look at potentially getting the, well, not potentially, we're just gonna get it, the faster ships game pass, because honestly, when we first played this game, man, the dinghy and the free boats, they were not that great, honestly. By the way, it seems that our next quest is located at Autumn City. So it appears we've done all we can do here in the desert island. Now, there are a lot of things that I have not done, like for example, like going here, like what is this? Hello, are you here to report the collection of an ancient artifact? I am not. Well, you have nothing to worry about then. Actually, if you're looking for some work, we've gotten reports that some former citizens of ours discovered rare artifacts from our very temples, and the value of what they discovered was indescribable. So indescribable, in fact, that they decided to flee town and move to a different island. Such blatant unethical behavior. People like that revolt me. Do you think you could track them down and make them pay for what they owe? Oh, okay, you got yourself a deal then. Oh, look at that. Artifact thieves defeat the artifact thief, named Ryan. So we get an antique crown that boosts our fruit damage defense as well. Not bad. I'll take it. So hopefully, yeah, they do mark where we need to go, which is pretty far away, but they do have a second floor here. Oh, that's just, okay, never mind. By the way, the shop in this area also does sell different items, so that's pretty cool. It seems that every island is gonna have like a different shopkeeper inventory. We also have the blacksmith here. Like, I'm telling you, there's so much about this game that I just feel makes for a good One Piece game. It's only a matter of time for people to figure it out and, you know, find the game and just like bang out, as they say. But we can't really upgrade anything as of yet. I think we need to get higher level and just get some more premium currency. So we'll go ahead and talk to the ship right here and we'll see. I think the speedboat is the premium boat, I believe, right? I believe it is, chat. I don't know. I thought like fast boats was gonna be like the coffin boat, striker boat, or something like luxurious and premium and authentic and nice and you name it, but nah, not really. I mean, this is pretty decent too. All right, fellas, here we go. We've made it to the wilderness. That's what they're calling this little island here, and it seems that this guy, indeed, is gonna be right at the smack. He's level 5. Is he dumb? Like, out of all the places he could have gone and flee to, like, he literally, bro, as a level 5 came to this area. Like, he might actually be dumb, chat. I'm not gonna lie. So there you go. We got that done. And apparently our quest got updated to defeating this guy named Nicholas now. So maybe just maybe these guys might not be like that easy to take care of in the grand scheme of things. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the dudes become progressively stronger every time we defeat one. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the other island. This is called the Wilderness. And no, actually, this Nicholas guy is also level 5. So these guys are just dumb, in my opinion. In my opinion, they are literally just dumb. So there you go, Mr. Nicholas. You are dead. So apparently the last guy... Oh, well, never mind. We just got to go back to baby girl Helena, or however you pronounce her name, on Desert Island. So, all right, guys, here we go. Let's talk to her. And she says, thanks to you, our prized possessions are back safely in our base, or whatever. I hope they, I mean, those deranged thieves didn't damage you, did they? Nothing I couldn't handle. What? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Melanie and Augustus. What? All right, whatever. So I think those names would have been the names of the relics, antiques, whatever you want to call them, that the dudes stole. So Let's go into our inventory here and we'll take a look at the antique crown. That's our first headgear that we can, oh, actually, I thought it would be in the helmet slot, but no, it goes in the accessory slot. So, but that's going to be a lot better than the ring that we had anyways. So obviously you guys know the bonuses. It just gives us 19.4 fruit, additional damage, and 9.7 additional defense. So overall, pretty good. Now let's make our way over into Autumn. What do they call it actually? Autumn City. Yes, that's our next quest city area. All right, here we go. This is Autumn City. So right up here, we can set our home point. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. And here's the quest giver, who's called Mayor Joe. Oh my goodness. Why is this guy, bro? Twin, what are you doing, bro? Okay, took care of that guy. Let's talk to him. He says, greetings, young lad. I was told you are a strong warrior. As a mayor of the city, I request your services. The old Kingsguard I have gone corrupt after the fall of King Silverstreet IV. Their loyalties still lie with him. If you can eliminate him, I can reward you handsomely. All right, so we'll go for the corrupt guards here. I think this entire city is just going to be a quest line of like fighting corrupt guards, because they literally called this quest Corruption 1. So imagine. Now I'm gonna let you know right now, chat. Like honestly, if things don't change, I think getting mastery in this game is probably gonna be one of the hardest things, because man, this is a common fruit, guys. And look how long it's taking us to get a sufficient amount of mastery for it to be able to unlock and upgrade all our abilities, basically. So next up, we have Corrupt Soldier. Oh my goodness. Let me take care of these guys real quick. All right, let's talk to him again. But yeah, our next quest is actually Corrupt Soldiers. We just unlocked it. Let's take that on, level 60 plus here. So we do have another shopkeeper in this island. And as you guys can tell, this is all the gear that you can buy here. Look at this. Not bad. Yo, that wolf's helmet is actually pretty decent for... Actually, all these things are pretty decent. But you need to be level 70 to equip them for the Robux that it requires. Not bad at all. So yeah, there's probably lots of other stuff on these islands that we would have to explore. But let me go to this guy. Why is this guy dancing like this? Guess who doesn't have to pay child support? This guy. Want to know what I'm doing the moment my alimony check drops? Gambling. I'm getting too excited just thinking about it. I can see the slot spinning in the back of my eyes. Slot machines, here I come. Nah, put that guy back on child support, bro. Like, for that guy to be acting as childish as he is just to get off of it, bro, like, man, childish, my boy. He needs to pay child support. So we also have this citizen here. It says, look at those soldiers, such unjust atrocities, excuse me, they've committed upon our land. When I grow up, I'm going to be a great fighter, one this world has never seen. Do you think you'd do me a favor? I'll reward you. I lost my necklace. If my father sees me without it, he'll throw my food in the ocean. Please, without food, I can't train to become an ultimate warrior of justice. All right, brother. I'll come back. But why is this guy aura farming, bro, with this dance? What the hell? All right, anyway. Let's get all these guys together. But man, I really am a big fan of the dark fruit on this game. Like, I feel like the dark fruit is always such a good fruit on all One Piece games. Especially on this game, considering that it is a common fruit. Like, again, the first ability... Not the best in my opinion, but once you unlock the soulbind ability, like I mentioned earlier in the video, like this is a night and day difference. Like it stuns, or well, slows rather, does damage over time. It's beautiful. It really is. All right, guys, we got that quest done and we are now level 65. So we'll go ahead and take on this dude's quest real quick. Hold on, let me just get this done. All right, here we go. Let's just, again, just speed past this, take on his quest, and we'll try to find his necklace. And it is nowhere near here. Okay, I'll actually, hold on, I'll abandon that. We'll do his quest once we're like basically done here. That way we'll just make that pit stop and go on about our day afterwards. But I'm definitely not going out of my way to get his necklace right now. So I just realized, by the way, chat, I have the repeat quest game pass that we got in the last video. Completely forgot about it. And I've been going back to the quest giver to continue a quest, but yeah, we don't have to do that. I'll show you guys what I mean. All right, so we literally just completed the quest, but it didn't ask me this time around to repeat the quest. I guess because since we have a new quest, right? But basically, chat, once I completed a quest, the game would ask me if I wanted to repeat it in the left-hand corner over here. So I just got to keep an eye out for that when I complete a quest to be able to do that. But we now have a quest for the boss of this area, which is General Sandor. Okay, he has a really drippy armor set, which honestly, I think his whole armor, bro, his moveset is just crazy. What do you mean? Dude, I'm trying to tell you. I told you guys last time we played this game, bosses are not a joke on this game. And I think that's the reason why they drop as good of rewards as they do. And also why they have like an 8-10 minute cooldown from fighting them. Because they're just not no regular schmegular NPCs, bro. So I'll be honest with you guys. This fight has not been easy at all. But we almost got him down to half health. I just got to keep going with what I'm doing. But man, like he is just like moving all over the place. It's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, chat, after what feels like 50 million years, we should be able to just defeat the boss here. There you go. And unfortunately, we didn't get any drop from him, but there's the repeat quest, as you guys can tell. I'm not gonna do this boss again. I'm not gonna lie. This boss is not easy, and I didn't even get a drop, brother. Like, what the heck? All right, guys. Finally, we got 50 mastery on our dark fruit. So we have unlocked the dark vortex ability, which is my C key ability. And that's how it looks like. Man, I'm telling you. Yo, the dark fruit is actually OP, dude. All right, so I told this guy to invite me into a party because he's grinding in this area and I keep killing him by mistake. So this should definitely help him out. But check it out, chat. See how much damage we're doing now? Oh man, the dark fruit, bro, for it being a common, like this fruit is really nice, dude. It really is. All right, chat, we just got to level 90. I don't even think this guy was getting like kill contribution. Like he just now leveled up, but this entire time he only leveled up once, which is kind of crazy. So I believe now at this point we are good enough to make our way into the next area, or island rather. Talk to the mayor at Glacial Square. Yeah. So we definitely have to move on to the next island. But oh, damn, they mark your teammates with like such a big arrow on the map. It's crazy. Okay, so let me go ahead and we'll take on this quest from this guy here. So I'll tell him I'll help him. We'll stop by, complete that quest, and move on out of there. All right, here we go. We are in the wilderness. Oh, the necklace was on the island where this Nicholas guy was at. Huh. Pretty interesting. So I guess these dudes must be taking more than just relics. Oh, dude, I literally respawned thinking it would take me back to the island we were at, but it did not. Oh, wait. Maybe if I pressed the teleport home. Nice. All right. Definitely did get us back to where we needed to get to. So let's just go ahead and talk to this guy, turn this in. And there you go. So he gave us some XP, some gold, and that's about it. So we got to make our way to this Glacier City. I'll catch you guys when we get there. All right, guys. So this is Glacier Square. This kind of looks like, you know, Snow Village or whatever. These One Piece games, typical like Snow Island, if you will. Set our home point here and we will... Oh, why is the shopkeeper like... Get an exclamation mark over his head over here. So this area does not have... Oh my God, 42 on fruit. That's crazy. Yeah, not as many items as I thought. They do have like a crystal cavern here, which is pretty cool in this area. My question is, at which point are they going to let us get like basically Geppo and all that stuff? Because right now, man, like jumping once is kind of crazy. So we have another shopkeeper here. This guy says, can I interest you in a potion that resets your stat points? Ooh, 500,000. Okay, so that's how much it costs to get a stat reset potion in the game. And I think you would have to come to this island to get it. I haven't seen another island with that NPC on there. So I think this is the guy we need. Yeah, this is the guy we need to talk to. He says, hey, I heard from a mutual friend that you were strong. Mind helping us with this little wildlings problem? They've been stealing our prized minerals and we desperately need them gone if we plan to survive. Please help. Sure. All right, so we're into the caverns now, and this is basically we're gonna be doing the bulk of our grind apparently for right now. So let's get it. Pretty easy though with our devil fruit now. As you guys can see, our dark fruit is just like shredding, bro. It really is. All right, guys, so we are about to complete this quest yet again. Oh, that's weird. Usually I'm able to complete that just, you know, in one string, but all right, well, I just got a call mid sentence, so I don't even remember what I was saying. But basically I have been reading through the Discord server because I'm like, bro, like this is impossible. Like we're level 109. How come we don't have Hockey or Geppo unlocked? Yo, lo and behold, Geppo and Hockey are not in the game. That's one of the planned additions for an update, which I find kind of weird. Like, how do you release a One Piece game and not have Geppo or Hockey? I'm not really quite too sure. Maybe the devs, like, I don't know, they see the potential in One Piece games, but maybe they're not actual, like, One Piece, like, viewers? I don't even know. Anyway, why is it telling me? Okay. Well, this is weird, right? Let me untrack this. Let me see what the next quest is. Level 110 plus. So I'm not sure why it told me that I needed to come here and take on a new quest. That's very odd. But I've also been looking to see if they have new codes and stuff, but they don't have new codes, which is also weird times two. So they need to be a little bit more generous, in my opinion, and that'll attract more people, in my opinion. But hey, man, again, that's just my 2 cents. So we are literally 24 levels away from getting 100 mastery, which will give us our ultimate ability, our void barrage on our shadow fruit. So I'll just keep grinding till then. And in fact, I'm now level 110, so we should take on the next quest after this. Oh, I forgot to mention, they've also have like fighting styles added to their list of things to add to the game. Apparently, fighting styles are also not in the game right now currently. All right, well, now we have to take care of this elite wildlings, and should not be too difficult. I mean, you know, ever since we have unlocked our third ability, just grinding with the dark fruit has been a breeze, bro. It's been a 90-day difference. Okay, guys, so we are literally 4 mastery levels away from a level 100, excuse me, on our dark fruit. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually take Rattle Fist, which is the boss quest, the last quest here in this area. And I also wanted to show you guys my stat loadout. Basically, this is my stat build currently. It's been working wonders for me. I have some stat points into sword, but I haven't touched it since the last video, and that's just because, you know, since you cannot M1 with your fruit, you might as well have a little bit at the very least on your sword. So this is Rattle Fist. Looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a drop, hopefully, from this guy. And we are doing a lot of damage, as you guys can tell. So very, very, very happy with the dark fruit right now, dude. I really am. Now, look at that. This guy spawns in crystals when he attacks you. That's dope. Now, what makes this a really easy boss is that he is quite literally a sitting duck. So unlike the last boss we fought, this should be really, really easy. Now also, take note of the fact that when this guy's M1s us, he doesn't do a lot of damage. I'll get hit by one of his abilities to see. And yeah, definitely we are not getting hit for a lot of damage. I think this build that we got going for ourselves is really good, dude. Well, I take back what I said about potentially wanting to get a drop. The only drop this guy gives you is a waddling crown at a 2.5% chance. So very likely that we won't not be getting that drop, but a man can dream. And indeed, we did not get the drop. Anyway, I thought we were gonna get a lot more mastery than what we did, but whatever. We're gonna go back and just take on these elite wildling quests so we can get to level 150. At level 150, we'll be able to move on to the next island. But hopefully before then, oops, wrong one. But yeah, hopefully before then, we'll be able to check out our maximum ultimate ability at 100 mastery. All right, fellas, we are at level 99 mastery finally here. And with this last batch of enemies, we should get 100. So, yep, there you go, chat. We got 100 mastery, and we're also coincidentally level 150. Let's go ahead and check out this Void Barrage ability out in the open here. So basically, that's how that looks like. That's insane. That actually really is insane, chat. Because the CD on that is not that bad. And it seems that you do a lot of damage. Let me go ahead and see how much damage we'll do at all these guys at max health. And it just being the only ability that we use. Not bad. Bro, we almost do like 60% of their health bar. So just comboing that alone with our Soulbind is more than enough to take care of them. Bro, that's insane. That's insane, bro. Soulbind, Dark Vortex, and Void Barrage, really good. This Shadow Blast ability is really good too, but I don't know. It pales in comparison to the other ones, in my opinion. But I'll show you guys how easy it'll be now to just like combo wombo these guys. And just basically X, C, and then V. That's literally it, chat. That's literally it. Super duper easy. And to do more damage, I could also use my Shadow Blast ability before the Void Barrage. But yeah, not bad at all. For this being a common fruit, man, and you know, obviously this being like one of the only like what is it, like 6 fruits in the game, it's really good. It's really, 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 really good. Can't wait to check out the other ones. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. We're gonna wrap this one up here. Drop a like on the video if you guys enjoy.